Hello, Gemini. This is your reading for mid-July 2017. It is a general reading, so will likely not resonate with all of you out there. So if you know your moon and rising signs, you should watch those videos as well because it'll give you a better idea of what mid-July has in store for you. For this reading, I am using the Gilded Tarot by Ciro Marchetti and the Goddess Guidance Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue. For those of you who are new to this channel, I do not read reverse cards, and I also do not sugarcoat my readings. What I see, feel, hear, experience, whatever, is what you are going to hear about. May not be good, but it'll give you a chance to kind of have a heads up for what might be coming so you know how to deal with it when it does arise. So, Gemini, let's see what mid-July will bring for you. Also, keep in mind that time can be fluid, so although this is a mid-July reading, it may encompass time frame prior to July and after July, but if I pick up on any specific time frame, I will certainly let you know. And at the bottom, we have the Seven of Pentacles. Excuse me. So the center of things for you for these 2 weeks is the Two of Pentacles. And it's paired with the Seven of Swords. So it looks like you have a choice to make. It looks like there's going to be a lot of money flowing out of your hands or out of your possession for these 2 weeks, and it likely could go on a little bit longer than 2 weeks. But I feel like you have a choice to make about what you're spending on and how much you're spending. Maybe there is something coming up. I'm going to skip ahead a little bit here because we have the Three of Cups. And it's paired with the Star. So I think part of what this money is being spent on is something to do with a celebration or some good news, something that is something that has been wished for or wanted. So maybe you're spending money on a wedding or on a birthday or a celebration, or there's some situation that's coming up that you have a choice, whether you pay for it all, whether you pay for some of it, whether you pay for none of it. But I feel like you have to decide where you draw the line. Whether it's your wedding, whether it's a child's wedding, whether it's a grandchild's wedding, graduation, baby shower, whatever that may be, you have to be the one to draw that line so that you don't end up in a situation that you can't afford. We also have the Magician, paired with the Six of Pentacles. So again, there's a lot of spending happening. However, with the Magician here, it's almost like all you have to do is say that you can't afford it, and I don't think this person or people are going to mind. They don't expect you to do it anyway. Or it could be that all you have to do is talk to someone else that's involved, maybe the other side of the family. If one of your children are getting married, maybe you talk to their future spouse's parents and say, hey, can we split on this? And they'll be happy to do it. So I feel like there is a way around this where you're not going to make yourself poor doing it, but there is some sort of celebration that's very exciting that you're feeling like you need to be putting money out for it, and that's not the case. So make sure you keep that in mind before you go spending too much money, because whatever this celebration is, it's not your full responsibility. Actually, it doesn't even feel like it's your responsibility at all. It's nice of you to help, but it's not required. Okay, I'm going to pull a few cards from the Goddess Guidance Oracle cards. Actually, before I do that, I'm going to pull a couple extra cards here. Okay, so the cards that came up are the Ace of Cups, and the Page of Pentacles. So once again, we have money going on here. But maybe you have some investments or something. Maybe you have money set aside for this celebration, and that's why you're so willing to spend, because I feel like there has been money set aside for this, even though you didn't know for sure that it was going to happen. And I'm hearing you saw this coming. I don't know that anybody else did, but you had a feeling or you had a vision or a dream or something that this was going to happen, and you were prepared for it. So the first card that came up from the Goddess Guidance cards is Athena, which is inner wisdom. And the message here is that you know what to do. Trust yourself to make the right decision, whether it's only contributing a certain amount of money and not going above that, only buying a certain thing or things and then not going any further than that. But trust yourself. Obviously, you've known about this and you are prepared for it. Just make sure that you're true to yourself and don't go over what you had already told yourself you would do. Uno is easy does it. So again, don't go overboard. There's no need to rush into it. There's no need to make hasty decisions. No need to take on all of this by yourself. There are other people who can and want to help out. So just one day at a time, take it easy. If this is a big wedding happening, just enjoy it. You don't have to be responsible for the whole thing. And finally, we have Maeve, cycles and rhythms. Honor yourself, honor your cycles, energy levels, emotions. Make sure that you're comfortable with what's going on. If for some reason if this is a marriage and you don't want this to happen, make sure that you tell if it's you getting married, make sure you tell your partner that maybe you want to postpone it a little bit. If it's your child and you don't agree with who they're marrying, make sure you tell that person. Just make sure that you feel right about what's going on. Don't do anything beyond what you're comfortable with. This tells me that you have a lot of insight into things and you need to trust that. Trust your inner wisdom because you're rarely wrong when it comes to this stuff. So, Gemini, if you would like a private reading, you can email me at traveler with two L's 1230 at gmail.com or leave a message in the comment section and I will get back to you. I hope you enjoy the celebrations of the end of July and we'll see you back here in August.